Alright guys, 9-4, blue, blue, blue. Getting through different shapes, just like I mentioned. So today we're going to look at triangles and parallelograms. Remember that triangles have three sides, they're polygons, they're closed, they're called many things, whether they're acute or isosceles or scalene or equilateral. And parallelograms, you have two lines that will never cross. A pair of lines that will never cross, and I drew them there for you. The formula is what you need to keep track of here, and the abbreviation. So for a parallelogram, to find the area is simply base times height. The B is base, the H is height. Now the one that I drew is from your textbook on page 434. And they gave you some extra information, and that's okay. That's what they're going to do. So if I need to do the base is the bottom, which is 6. And the height, well, that's not 5. The 5 is the slant of the other pair of lines. I don't really need that 5. And so the height, as they'll show you with dotted lines, they'll do it with pink dotted lines in your book, the height is going to be a 4.2. So I simply need to multiply 6 times 4.2, base times height. And I carried out that math for you, and it came to be 25.2. This is area, and so your labels need to be squared. Next one, the triangle. Its formula has an extra step to it. It's going to be area equals half of what your base times height is. So you have 2 steps, and I gave you the little 1 and the 2. First thing you need to do as we follow the order of operations is to do the parentheses, base times height. And then the second part is that I need to divide that answer by 2, or in other words, I need to take half of it. And so this triangle is a right triangle. And the height of the triangle is 11 yards. The base of the triangle is 18. I have to do base times height first. My first step is 198. 18 times 11 is 198. I need to take that in half so I can divide it by 2. And 198 divided by 2 is 99. The unit for this problem is yards, and so I put yards squared. So again, these are from the page 434, what we would normally do for U-tries, but remember my goal, I need to get you ready for green, and so I want you to just keep trying these problems so that next year Mrs. Zeidel knows that you've seen them before. She always talks to me about where you guys left off and what you should know coming into green math. So this is area of triangles and parallelograms. And so today, I'm going to have you do some jumping around. I want you to do practice 9-4, your worksheet. And I want you to do the first 6. 1, 2, and 3 are triangles. 4, 5, and 6 are parallelograms. And they kind of flip-flop for my lesson today. And then I want you to jump, 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 jump. And then I want you to do 11, 12, and 13. Now, I don't do this often, but I'm going to offer extra credit. And the extra credit means that you need to go out on your own and explore page 433 in your textbook. And the extra credit that I will offer is problems 7, 8, and 9. These are complex figures, and when you look at page 433, these are figures that have rectangles and triangles in them. And so when you break down and you're trying to find the area of something complex like this, all these goofy shapes, you have to take it apart. So if you have a triangle in your shape, then you have to do the area of the triangle. If you have a parallelogram in your shape, then you have to do the parallelogram. And you can go back to yesterday's lesson about taking the area of squares and rectangles, which is length times height. No, sorry, length times width. Whoop. Wrong letters. So if you would like the extra credit, I don't want to focus on it here as we finish out the year with math. But if you would like extra credit, and if you are up for a challenge, I can see some of you wanting a challenge. Maybe Paul, maybe Noah, maybe Logan, I don't know, maybe Jaden. We'll see what happens. Maybe Claire. Try the extra credit on 7, 8, and 9 on your worksheet. And go ahead and I want you to send me in the picture of this. So 9-4, follow directions that I gave you and take a picture of it and send it to me. Bye.